Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start our lesson 3. Today lesson will go through LO3 learning outcome through 3. As you know me, my name is Anjum Satar. If you have any question, you can drop me email anjum@ukversity.co.uk. Today lesson will be able to take effective notes from the variety of sources, how we can take the notes, note-taking techniques we'll go through. So please, if you have any question you can ask, yes, feel free. And so there are the two main reasons why note-taking is important. When you are reading or listening, the taking notes help you to concentrate in order to take the notes, to write something sensible. You must understand the text, and the listening, reading are the interactive, which task, taking the notes help you to make sense of the text. So always we need to be good, note taking, always good to be aware of your learning style. So what sort of your learning style, as we discussed in the previous lesson, the keyword smart objective always should be aware of. Smart means specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound, you said. Personal development plan and SWOT. We had a discussion in the previous lesson, which we'll go through further. So So just a bit recap, we in LO1 we discuss about SMART, SWOT, PDP, personal development skills, and we discuss about research. And today is primary, secondary, we discuss research, and today we will go through effective note-taking techniques. So generally, in general studies, the skills are those, transferable skills that you need to be use the study notes taking an important general study skills, and it's allow you to focus through, organize, and review the information. Effective note taking techniques is about recording the salient information in the way, which is reliable, accurate, and this is particularly important, recording the reference in exercise and allow you. So note taking is very, very crucial, and we need to be make sure we'll carry on doing note taking. Effective note taking is the question of activities, and therefore active possessive note taking, and that's the understand, writing down everything that you said in the session, and advocate effective active note taking techniques suggest no understanding, highlighting the note taking. So please make sure always good to be type the keywords or write the keywords. So you can create little mind maps, that is quite good. We'll go through different note taking techniques, like in the previous lesson was key focus about the primary research, secondary research, your factor and figures, so you can make your notes. So when we're looking, what are the difference between the note taking and note making? Yes, so note taking is the possessive process done by the lecturer, where the note making is more active focus activities where you assimilate, yes, which we can look around all the information and make sense of it for yourself. And note taking notes is important process which we need to be well understand. So three effective note-taking techniques outlined using Roman numericals are the bullet points, effective ways capturing the relationship between ideas, and mind mapping. Yes, is the lectures. Mind mapping might be the way that you want to go. Different kernel system, that's which we can look on. Last but not least, we can look around the system which we can take the notes. Okay, so when we taking the notes in study skill, we can think about, you're going to take the notes. We can prepare like your PDP, SWOT, SMART. So these are the keywords you can, and the primary, secondary research we discussed in the previous lesson. You can underneath, you can explain the key terminology. You can make a little mind maps as well. Card always good to be reflect. Okay, so what are the 5 hours of note-taking record during the lectures? Write all the meaningful information. Scribble, yes, reduce after the lectures. Write the summary of the ideas and using the words as the keywords. Yes, summarize the keywords and classify the meaning and relationship of idea. Reinforce, continuity, strength memory, intention. Yes, recite. Yes, the study, the properties. You must, recite all the information in your own words without, looking at our notes and reflect, think about, your own opinion about the ideas that raise, the question you try to answer, creativities, record original ideas in your notebook and review before, reading or studying the new material. Take 10 minutes to quickly, review your older notes. Yes, skim over the main ideas and details and review the enhance your retention old the material while adding the new one can be. Yes, so that's always crucial too, which we can look around. Okay, so please, let's we'll watch this. Please spend a few minutes, guys, watch so we can watch together. During this we are stopping the recording and we'll go through after watching this recording again. Thanks for watching. Let's, back to in so we can look around 3.1, which is note the key points of information, variety of sources using listening skill and reading strategy. There are the 5 key effective listening techniques you can use to help, to become more effective learner. Pay attention, give speaker you undivided attention, acknowledge the message, show that you're listening, provide the feedback, defer the judgment, respond, appropriately. Thus, we need to. Yes, active listening is very important. So make sure you do, please, let's you will watch what is meant by active listening. So we'll spend few minutes and we not record. Okay, thank you. As we know, active listening, we discuss and watch, what is meant by. And the following example of active listening is reflecting on the listening, yes, showing you understand what has been said by repeating the key point back and asking the question that is useful conversation, emotional intelligence, social intelligence, informational listening, visualizing body language and passions, which is very important and we have to do. So what are the 3 A's, in effective listening, active listening, effective listening is the self-awareness. You must, pay attention to whether or not, you're hearing, possessive listening or active engaging, and effective listening is required, concentration and the focus on the effort that is known as active listening, and active listening can be broken down into 3 elements. Okay, so please, when you active listening strategies can be, these are the 4 main strategies which can be used, like, skimming, you can't really read everything, you can skim it, do scan, scan by eyes and then, read from, and intensive, yes, do thoroughly, and extensive, which we can look around all the bullet points and very minor and major points, all, which we can be extensive. Okay, skimming is the sometimes is referred to the ghost reading, and the skimming maybe help to order to know the text about the most basic, and you might typically do what magazine of the newspaper help you to mentally quick short list, yes, articles and all. You can spend you can write 700 words per minute, yes, if you train yourself help the method to comprehension of the course very low and understanding overall the contents. Scanning is the picture of yourself visiting the historical city guidebook, yes, and is a probably just scan and guide the and see the site what might be want to be visit. And scanning involve the getting your eyes to quick across the sentence we can, that is quite good to be scanned, like where you're going, you scanning the situation what is about, where is how look like Okay, intensive reading can be your AMR, clear the mind, understanding the intensive reading. And remember, this is going to be far more time consuming than the scanning and skimming. And if you list, chronologically events in the long page and you need to be read intensively, and the type of the reading as indeed beneficial to the language learner as a help to understand the vocabulary, disusing the meaning of the words and things which we can intention to develop deep understanding can be. And this is one of the reason reading huge amount of information just before exam is not work, so keep it short and simple information. Okay, extensive can be reading allow reading the players, and because of this is the elements enjoy extensive reading. Yes, it is unlikely that the student will undertake the extensive reading. Yes, text they don't like it, and this require the fluid decoding and assimilation, which we can the contents in the front of you, which we can the text is the difficult, and you stop everywhere. Okay, so then we have a 3.2 paraphrase and summarize the information is quite crucial in paraphrasing your own words, because we have a similarity, so make sure you do and record accordingly. uh, yes, just one second, I'll take you. Paraphrasing mean formulating someone ideas in your own words. Paraphrase is the source you have a rewrite, yes, passage without the changing the meaning of original text. Paraphrasing is an alternative coding. It's where you copy someone exactly the words and put them into quotation mark. Yes, note taking is we can use it. Yes, shorthand and active reading, always paraphrasing and summarizing. Like I quoted some example, make sure turn in software if you do write in your own words. Make sure the reference like Smith 2000 where you got it, study skill, which page to which, who publisher. So like we can do Harvard reference style, which we can use, and that's we have a separate session there, and the Harvard style guidance and start. So in order to do this task, you pick up article, yes, interest, write in your own words without changing or in and the way of changing the viewer authors in the article. So please we can pick the word, or we can listen the or watch the video, and then we can write our own. So that's it's quite good practice. Please do so. Just spend few minutes. Anyone, any question? Okay, so please, I included a list of is a Kahoot quiz. It's quite good to do in your time, please, and then it shows you answers, and you can use this link, and which is quite good to enhance your understanding. Then we have, to include the learning style questionnaire. I included the link for you to reflect on your what your learning style that also help you is quite, your autocratic, your style is the kinesthetic, your active, your visual auditory learners. Yeah. So you learning by doing, by watching, or by listening, and all, which we can, and that's help you to develop your deep understanding of the this is quite crucial, which we need to look around. So please in learning style, if you do before next lesson, that will help we can reflect on which is the best. Okay, so please, these are quite useful reference and the source which you can, and if you copy and paste these links, guys, you can enhance. So make sure as we watch the video, so please go through back and listen those, and that will help you to develop your understanding. Okay, so we'll keep up to here. Anybody, any question? Yes, yes, no, no, no question. If you have a question, please drop me email, and I will speak you during our next lesson when we'll go through our LO4 learning outcome 4. Thanks for attending, and hope speak you all during our next lesson. Thank you. Bye bye. Any question before we finish? No question. Okay. Thanks for attending. Speak your next lesson. Thank you. Bye bye.